Hi, I'm Nicola of Booked Up and Busy. Welcome back to my channel. I have just finished reading The Meaning of Mariah Carey by Mariah Carey. Now, I have been a Mariah Carey fan all my life. I've grown up with her music from a very young age. So it's taken me a while to get around to her memoir, but this was the perfect time in my life to actually do it. So I'll say that I actually did it via Audible. And even though I do have the hard copy, I would still advise that you do it on audio because Mariah Carey sings a cappella at the beginning and end of each chapter, and it is just so divine. The richness of her voice is just in my ear. And I usually listen to my Audible books on a very fast speed, but this one I took it all the way down. I wanted it to be slow. I wanted to hear everything she said, everything she was singing, and yeah, I just really enjoyed it. I'm giving this memoir a 5 out of 5. What did I love about it? So Mariah Carey touches on race and identity and belonging, very important themes, especially for Black people. And I think that she didn't know where she belonged. So when she was younger, she grew up with a white mother and mixed race father, but she went to live in the neighborhood of her white mother. Mariah Carey felt that she could literally pass. People didn't know she was Black. She kind of grew up as a white girl until later in life she became more in touch with her Black side. And I think the challenges that she went through, she was very honest about them, and I really appreciated that. It was just raw, honest, and yeah, I really get it. And she even shows this in her music, where she started off very poppy, big hits, and then she transitioned into hip hop and R&B. How and why she did that, and I felt that that was very touching. And she wanted to give back to her fans. She wanted to show people where she now feels that she belongs. And yeah, it's just so good. There was even explanations of why and how she wrote certain songs. And the sad parts, I have to say, were about her marriage to Tommy Mottola. She was in a very controlling, possessive marriage with him. And when she was talking about how she felt every day, she just felt like a trapped woman who needed to be set free. And I really appreciate her talking about this. She then also talks about her husband, who she has 2 children with, Nick Cannon. And I love the fact that there was no slander on Nick's name, because she has 2 children with him. And out of respect, they're going to read this stuff. I think it was good that she kept it very mutual. So that was really good. And I learned a lot about Mariah in terms of her relationship with her sister, who was an addict, her brother, who had mental, emotional, and problems with violence, and also her mother, who was quite manipulative in her older years. It showed a different side to Mariah. She's completely different to her family, and Mariah's a diva, and rightly so. I'm like, do you know what? Go ahead and be a diva, girl, because after reading what you've gone through, I think you deserve that, especially when she talks about her hair. She didn't know how to look after it as she was growing up. No one around her had curly afro, thick, well, she didn't have thick afro hair, but she had curly hair compared to her friends who had very straight hair. And, the way she is with her hair now, I'm like, go ahead and be like that. Like, I know what you've gone through. Like, you deserve all of that. So, yeah, this is such a great memoir. It also talks about her in the music industry, how she got her record deal, how she moved from different record deals because she wanted different sounds. And honestly, I could read this again. It was such a great memoir, and probably up there with my top 3 memoirs. So let me know if you read it in the comments. And if you haven't, please add it to your reading list for this year. You will not regret it.